All of a sudden, shut up, Archie. Anyways,
Sign language, yes.
and then when he became, once he beat the Iron Sheik, from the time that he beat the Iron Sheik until he left WWE, from 1984 to 1993, he was a good guy. Once he went over to WCW, he became a bad guy.
He's coming back to WrestleMania 2.
That's
Not
what we
WrestleMania
hear.
2, but he's coming back to WrestleMania also.
WrestleMania 30.
Yes. Exactly.
But John Cena definitely needs to just turn heel. He needs to go back to being a bad guy when he was doing all those raps and insulting.
Oh, you gotta keep him PG. That was the PG thing that.
Yeah, but you got it.
Yeah, we
You
got
got. He was good on that on the mic skills when he was actually able to make references that you understood.
I want to thank Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan for stopping a travesty at the Royal Rumble, by the way. Stopping John Cena from getting the world title.
You're welcome. Hold on,
That's Damian Sandow. That's not Wyatt.
I just wanted to say it.
But yeah, I'd like to personally tip my hat to the Wyatts for stopping a travesty from happening. Thank you, fellas. Now,
I as well. And I want to apologize to Mr. Eric Rowan for having to put up with the poor performance of Mr. David Batista during the Rumble.
yes.
Those horrible, horrible knee shots. I mean, knee shots. He has Eric Rowan by the shoulder. He's going, Okay, was that enough? Okay, I mean, make it look real. Come on.
He did it during the
Punjabi square
prison
dance to
match,
me.
too, with Great Khali.
Square dance.
That was another thing. Don't even get me
I'm
started.
not going, but I'm just
Don't
saying
even
that's,
get
that's
me
what he's famous
started
for.
on the Punjabi prison match. Batista was knocked out. Khali was about to freaking win that damn match. All of a sudden, Batista is a luchador,
And
jumps
springs.
up,
What?
climbs the cage, not only climbs the first cage, but then jumps like freaking Superman onto the other cage and gets out. Are you kidding me?
Now you realize, I'm probably going to get mail on this one. Oh, but he was supposed to win. But I don't think you'd be able to get up that quick after taking a beating from a 7-foot guy.
No, probably not. Maybe I won't get up at all. That's possible.
Dave
I know
Batista,
you wouldn't.
Dave Batista in the wheelchair. Is that what you like? You like I got beat? Well, I quit!
Cry baby. You can't cry in wrestling. You get in the back of the ring with a wheelchair or not. Use the wheelchair as a foreign object. Use the wheelchair, shove it into your opponent and cover him. What are you going to do about that? That's what I would do.
Don't give Batista any ideas.
You know,
Use your resources.
Do you want to know what Mr. McHaggis did when Batista said I quit? Kicked my feet up, tilted back, cracked open a beer. See ya, big baby.
Did you let a stogie too?
Gotta cry, baby.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, the way you're talking, right? A lot of those bad things happen. You probably drink a lot of beers, a lot of celebration, a lot of things happening.
Oh man,
a lot of
Let's
celebration.
not go down this road, okay? Let's not
A lot
go
of things to
this road.
celebrate. A lot of crybabies. You know, a lot of misjustice, travesties, disasters.
I would
When
rather-
Mr. Fuller put his handprint on your chest,
Oh,
Don't
boy.
tell me, please. Don't talk about it.
You
Every
went
time you
down
talk about it, I feel shooting
I
pain.
thought-
A shooting pain in my chest.
I celebrated with Mr. Fuller and we killed a 12-pack in your honor.
You sure you want to tell me that now? Hey, ouch. Oh,
Senor Tenorio is out, I think. Oh man.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
When
you just turned the Tenori into a tortellini.
You have the
Oh,
thing is,
so
right?
much.
You get rid of this is the thing. I take the good with the bad. You get rid of the STS, right? And I fall off the chair, I get hurt. You know, I get hit in the back, maybe a little bruise in my back. But that's like a side effect of being the bigger problem, which is the STS.
Did you break your cannoli?
Hey, I'm not going down that road either. Come on, man.
Oh.
Sorry, fans. We have a few weaknesses. One is the STS.
You need another
And I
one?
think that could have been. Now, hey, I think I found why I got the STS.
What
Why?
is an STS? I thought it was
Swollen-
STF.
No, swollen tongue syndrome. STS.
Oh.
I think I figured out. You brought Mr. McHaggis. I
Yes.
figured out what caused the STS. I think it was the filler chop caused the STS, and because of the probably the permanent injury, I have the lifetime STS.
I don't think he's
maybe
never had
that's-
that before. You have a point there.
And it happened right after that. This is a good discovery. It's like being in a laboratory in the college and find a cure for a disease. That's unbelievable. Wow, that's good. Well, you know what? You never know. Even on this show, you can learn something. And then with that note, I have to get out of here because I have to go do some business.
Dr. Tenor.
Hey guys, Mr. Mahaggis. Yeah,
Mr. Krymzon.
Mr. Krymzon.
Mr. Tenor,
Sorry, you'll get it right. We can edit that out too if you need to. Good talking to you. Good information, by the way. I'm sorry earlier. I'm twisted. That's the problem. You know, twisted.
Yeah, you're twisted, all right.
And that'll explain about 80% of my problems, and the other 20% is probably from a brick full of chop and the STS. So, hey fans, good to be here. Hey, little.
From eating too much Papo pig, maybe?
I was just gonna say, the sad day in one sense, right? You know, the barbecue main course not here, right? I'll probably have more stuff to say. Maybe we'll give him a 3-hole punch with this, in that big stomach. But maybe not, maybe someday, maybe I'll see him when I'm driving around, and I'll pull over and say, "Hey, Papa, why don't you come over here for a second? I'll give you a saw with the stomach, with the rake the back maybe, and give him a saw in the throat area."
Don't
Right.
forget your saw, by the way.
I'll give him a saw. All right, maybe we'll make a couple of tables. We'll do a 3-table match, a 2 out of 3 table match. And you know what?
Go eat some pork knuckles.
You're still looking to do that match?
I always keep the door open. It may be closing now. Maybe I would see the Papa Pig again. Well, that's very disappointing. I'm ready to cook the barbecue, and then the pig doesn't show up. Well, that's the way it goes. All right, fans, out of here.
He's out of here, folks.
Thank you, fans, for putting up with me.
See you next week, Mr. Tenor.
All right, guys. Forget anything. Hey, thanks, camera woman. Give me all that air time, if you know what I'm saying. While those guys are talking, I'm stealing the camera. And I'm doing it right now, too. Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Watch the replay.
Woo!
Wow. That was quite interesting.
Somebody needs to deflate his balloon.
Don't look at
Quite
me, I'm
possibly
not.
Papa sits on it and confuses it for a whoopee cushion.
Oh, man.
Talk about an earth-shattering kaboom. Anyhow. All right.
Quickly spinning out, it spins out of control. I love
Yes, all right. So anyways, we were talking about our predictions. Well, we know Randy Orton's in there.
it. Yep.
We know that Cena, Sheamus, Bryant, yes. So now we got 4 guys. There needs to be 2 more. Because 2 started and there's 4 chambers.
Right.
Because it's a 6-man. So we got 2 men to fill.
Okay.
That's another reason why I think they combined the championships. I mean, one, because it is kind of stupid having 2 championships, one for SmackDown, one for Raw. There should be 1 champion, I agree. But they're also getting tired of risking bodily injuries because you had to have 2 chambers.
Yep. Oh, don't forget, would CM Punk be involved in that match?
If they stretch it out and don't make Kane and Punk fight before, yes, I can see maybe Kane and Punk being in the chamber.
That would cover your last 2 guys?
Yes.
Because, you know, they both have a score to settle.
Correct.
Punk wants revenge.
And why they're gonna let it, and why would they even think of letting it stretch out to WrestleMania unless they start bringing back the Monster Cane now?
Which would I think they're probably, from what I've seen from the Rumble. Now, keep in mind,
Yes.
I haven't seen Raw, but from what I've seen from the Rumble, it looks like they're going to slowly tease this to
Correct.
bring back the Monster Cane, is what I'm thinking.
Right. But my big main match, this is what I'm calling. I could be wrong. We know what should happen. We know what the fans really want to see. But the writers and Mr. Levesque, Triple H, we know what they think you want to see.
Remember, they know it's good for business. No, they don't.
And just like Dixie Carter, she knows what's best for the company.
Nope.
They're ripping off each other left and right. Whatever.
Actually, you know what? With, you know, just disregard Kane and Punk just for a moment.
Sure.
If it was possible, and I don't see it being possible with Elimination Chamber being so close around the corner, and it's, I guess you can kind of call it a dream match.
Yep.
I'd love to see Sting in an Elimination Chamber match.
He wouldn't last. His body can't take it. He can barely
Well-
do the cage matches over in TNA. And that's nothing against him. I mean, he's got a long, long history. Blade Runners, Sting, The Crow, back to Sting. And yes,
The Joker.
he was the Joker. And no, he never used The Crow. No, he never used the Joker. I'm just going by
Yeah,
makeup styles.
right.
Which I kind of like the Crow version
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
That was
of Sting.
better. One of the better. I kind of grew fond of the Joker makeup.
Oh, that was the psychotic Sting when he just couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
Yes, the messed up makeup. It was smeared to one side with the red.
Yep. I kind of like that actually.
And I
That
think
showed us how
I
to
think
Sting.
that was his little tribute to the legend and memory of
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't even know how much time do we even have left on this show.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's only a little bit of time.
All right. So
Now
prediction.
now the disruption is gone, I guess.
All right. So my predictions.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, no. Brock. We cannot put Kane and Punk in there. Brock is going into that elimination chamber.
Then you'd have to throw Batista in there as well.
No. No. Batista's going to have Del Rio at the elimination chamber.
Okay.
Brock is going into the cage because when he was not given the opportunity on Raw, that's right, you didn't see Raw. Mr. Paul Heyman demanded a triple threat match that night. Either he takes on, well, actually he said this can be one of three things. Well, one of two things. Either you give me Randy Orton tonight, a live championship match on Raw, or you give me the number one contender to fight Randy. The Authority said, no. Okay. So now here comes option 3. I will beat everybody up until I get what I want. Temper tantrum. That's all it was.
But if it gets him what he wants, it worked for him.
Correct. So now they're going to put him in the elimination chamber, and he will go through everybody.
You know what?
He
I
will
think
become the champion.
5 other guys at a disadvantage because this is right up Brock Lesnar's alley.
Exactly.
Well, you just hand him the title and save everybody a beating.
He will become the champion at elimination chamber. Del Rio will lose to Batista. Them two will meet for the championship at WrestleMania 30. Okay, and it will be the most stupidest championship match ever. You people thought that, okay, here's another Cena championship match.
I'd rather see that than what you're about to
Yeah.
describe.
Or let's go to an old Royal Rumble when Hulk Hogan is in a WWE Royal Rumble. Gee, who's gonna win?
Right.
Hulk Hogan.
We sit and we whine a lot about
Yes.
John Cena getting handed titles and stuff, title matches and stuff.
Yep.
But I will say, at the Royal Rumble, a lot of people were saying it was a dead match, but I thought I'd have to take it from slightly before the Wyatts shown up to the end of the match. Had to be one of the most interesting aspects of the match. If you want my honest opinion.
Yes, I mean, they went back and forth.
Yes.
But
Doing
again-
each other's finishing holds. I loved Cena's RKO, by the way. And I'm not a Cena fan, but I loved seeing him do it.
Right, but that's just it. You know, it was. I mean, we've seen it all before with other people. Someone pulled off a Hulk Hogan move on Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan pulled off their special.
Yep.
Why am I even talking about Hulk Hogan? Because that's a Space Wanted.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Space for Rent quote.
Yep.
Everything was Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
No. But anyways,
He's having a non-active part in WrestleMania 30, by the way. He's not gonna be
Matches?
in a match. No, match-wise, he's not going to participate, but he's going to have some kind of. They're talking about maybe a Piper's Pit with Hulk Hogan.
again,
Frankly, I'd rather see him in a match.
yeah. But anyways, matches to look forward to, matches to hope for. Sting versus Taker, and the Animal versus the Beast. And again, it's going to be the most stupidest match because they're going to totally take it MMA style.
Yep.
They're going to, and I see a re-entrance, if that goes down, Batista versus the Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Bring back Shane McMahon.
Oh,
I see
I
that
think
happening.
I think we have just a little bit of time left that I can actually squeeze this piece of information out, and maybe we'll get into it in a radio show.
Yep.
What happened about 10 years ago with WCW?
Shane bought, well, that's the storyline. Shane got the WCW from under Vince.
Guess what's happening with TNA? There's a mystery buyer, and guess who the mystery buyer has been revealed to be?
Shane McMahon.
Of course. Shane McMahon. It's rumored that Shane McMahon is one of the buyers.
Wouldn't be
for TNA.
surprise me because
No, it
Dixie, about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, Dixie kept dropping all these, you know, we don't need no Levesque, we don't need no Stephanie's and all that. I mean, she's given so many hints. It's so obvious.
But do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes,
it's
I
the
do.
same
Yes, I do.
10 to 12-year-old storyline that they're replaying, they're rehashing. And they're trying to make it as a surprise. Everybody knows that Vince
Much
is going to
like
eventually
the
own
wrestling.
TNA.
I mean, all these people that think they know wrestling more than the other guy. Oh, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. No, it's what you want to happen. It's what you wish could happen. Okay? All these surprise winners. I'm going to draw right back on the damn Royal Rumble. Okay? Batista is back after 4 years. He's not number 10. He's not number 15. He's not number 20. Not number 25. He's right near the end. Gee, who do you think's gonna win? Return of Triple H. After that big hamstring injury. He gets put into the Rumble. Gee, who's gonna win?